All right, sorry, I'm a hot mess. I've had a sinus infection, so forgive me. I just want to say that this whole Austin Metcalf, Carmelo Anthony thing being compared to Kyle Rittenhouse, forgive me if I get the last name incorrect, is apples and oranges. It is not the same thing. White people did not make an excuse for him to kill people. He was actually in danger. And at that time, there were a ton of Democrats running around setting fire to things, burning things, had guns, were threatening him. He was going around trying to protect his city, his businesses in his city, and people were not listening. They were actually running around with guns, with fire, setting things on fire, looting, breaking things, throwing rocks into windows. If you see the video, he was actually defending himself. A kid, a minor, bringing a knife is premeditated. When you bring a knife to a track meet, when you bring a knife to a school, that is premeditated. That is not self-defense. Also, he admitted that it was not self-defense. He said it was not self-defense. So, and then he changed it later because, he felt pressured and boo-hoo. So the fact that we are condoning and okaying and promoting the killing of another human being is absolutely deplorable, disgusting, and it makes me want to vomit. There are two parents right now that are mourning the loss of their innocent child. And there is a person out there that took the life of another person that got out on bail, coincidentally, by a black judge that ended up going from $1 million to $250. And now he's got a GoFundMe page, which people, last time I checked, again, I don't know the actual statistic yet, but last time I had checked, it was over $400,000. And supposedly that's for legal fees and all of that. Why are we paying for the legal fees of a murderer? Why are we paying for the legal fees of somebody that premeditated murder, allegedly? Allegedly. Why are we celebrating and promoting and putting on a pedestal a person that just took the life of another person? It has been said and proven that this was not a race thing. Austin didn't do anything to this kid. And yet, we're revering him just like George Floyd. So let me get this straight. We're teaching our kids that anytime we have a disagreement, anytime we don't like somebody, anytime we don't like the opinion of somebody, or like I said, just don't like someone, it is now okay to stab them. Good, duly noted. So anytime I'm mad at somebody or angry with someone, I'm just gonna shank them now. Or I'm gonna get in my car and I'm just gonna run them over now. Or I know I'll go to Tesla and I'll set their car on fire, or I will key their car, or I will dig a swastika into their car, or I will do something to their property anytime I don't like somebody now. I'll just start killing people and vandalizing and setting their business on fire. Is that what we're promoting now? So we're telling our kids and we're teaching our kids that, hey, if you have a disagreement, if you don't like somebody, the proper thing to do, the number one thing you should do is shank them. You should absolutely stab them. That's what we're teaching our kids. And we're teaching our kids that whenever we have a disagreement and we don't like somebody or something that someone says, we should throw temper tantrums. We should throw gigantic hissy fits and temper tantrums, and we should set things on fire. And then if we don't like somebody, we should try to get them fired. We should steal their livelihood. We should rake them through the coals so that they can't pay their bills because we don't like their opinion. Coming from the peace-loving, non-judgmental, loving Democrats. You have a very weird, twisted, and warped sense of love. If you think love is burning things down and love is condoning murder and making excuses, Why are there any excuses being made? If the situation were reversed and this was a white kid that did this to a black kid, oh my God, we've seen what happened with George Floyd, which, by the way, George Floyd was a proven piece of shit criminal that did not, I repeat, did not, for a fact, whether you want to hear it or not, did not die because of Chavez's knee. He didn't do it. Did Chavez handle things correctly? Maybe not. Did he kill George Floyd? No. Facts have absolutely proven that irrefutably. But that doesn't stop the black community from wanting to make him into a celebrity. So you want your children to revere a drug addict and a criminal. You also want your children to revere somebody that just stabbed somebody because they didn't like them. I see. And we're teaching our kids, on top of all of that, we're teaching our kids that, hey, also, it's okay to steal things as long as it's not over $950. And also, you don't have to listen to your parents. You don't have to listen to a dang thing parents say. And teachers don't have to call their parents, even though they're minors, even though they are our children, and even though they can't vote or drink or go to a bar. Teachers can tell them what to do. And we are trying to promote our children mutilating their bodies. And we are promoting women being competing with men to where we can actually get hurt. These are the things that the Democrats now are promoting. Interesting. So our children and our children's children are going to see this. And our children are going to see our comments. And they are going to take note of that. And I've seen video on top of video. I saw a video of a little girl on this little bike that she uses her feet to push with. And these 3 black kids, she must have been 4 years old, I'm guessing, maybe 4 at the most. And these kids who looked about between 7 and 10 years old, one on each side of her, a couple around her, making her hit herself really hard, calling her horrendous racist names, and then saying, hey, watch me beat up a little white girl. That's okay, as long as it's not a black person. Same with South America. South America right now says it's perfectly okay and promoted, and we should kill whitey. So scholarships are okay for black people. Awards nights are okay for black people. And a whole month dedicated to black people, a whole anthem to black people. And now black people can murder white people and black people can steal up to $950,000, but you're oppressed. I see. I got it. Way to go, Democrats. There's a special place in hell for you, and I hope to God you find it.